What?
What? Okay, something's gone wrong here.
No, mate. I'm talking to myself. What happens, mate? You got this to look forward to in a few months.
Oh, well. As usual, we've got some technical issues here.
Yes.
Your Zoom video is not coming up. Let me address that. Zoom meeting 40 minutes. There we go. Let's just do some maintenance here. Okay. I think we're ready to rock and roll. Should we do it? Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's Leicester.
Hello, sports fans.
Hello. Sports fans, I love that. Which sports are we talking about?
We will cover off the F1 in this episode, and we will talk about Olympics, no doubt, because that's a big sporting event.
Oh, the Olympics on at the
And
moment.
whatever others. I mean, the World Championships of Tiddlywinks, I don't think is on at the moment. Yeah.
I was surprised to hear that.
How are you? Wow.
I'm fucking good in you. I've had my morning coffee and my bike ride, and so I'm super zen.
You've had your traditional Saturday morning minus Oleg.
That's correct. Yes. Oleg is gallivanting again. Lucky fish.
Yeah.
Our turn is coming, dude. Our turn is coming. Isn't it?
As long as he doesn't have an accident without that car needs to be wrapped in cotton off.
Yeah, exactly. Please don't drive this car.
Don't do anything. Look at in a garage.
Yeah.
24/7 security on it. Don't move. Make sure the battery's not flat.
Yeah. No, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. But I mean, I did have a quick squiz at some alternatives if we were to run into an issue.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like
hiring
de-risking situation.
Yeah, hiring a car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yes. So let's just say that I have a contingency plan. It'll cost money, unfortunately, as things do.
These things happen. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, let's not bore people with our upcoming extended trip in the Craic.
We'll save that for the later episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the teaser.
Yeah, that will be the feedback that we give afterwards. Or during.
We survive.
Yes. We're going to create a weekend KRAK social profile, and we'll put the updates, the daily update. Oh, I saw a leopard. Nice. Oh, wait, hang on. We saw a pangolin.
Whoa. Don't ruin it for people. You're getting their hopes up for nothing.
Well, I mean, the thing is, the biggest problem is finding a pet store that sells a pangolin, a stuffed pangolin. Oh, look, pangolin.
I'm wondering, do the gift shops sell stuffed
well,
pangolas?
when you're coming through the airport, you must just check to see if you can get a pangolin.
Look, I came all this way to find a bloody pangolin.
Yeah.
And I took contingencies, and I brought one with me.
Yeah, I found one in the in the courier shop. Yeah. Anyway,
it was in my bag all along,
all the time, hey? And you didn't tell us last time. So, in our last episode, we didn't talk politics. I know politics is one of those subjects that you generally don't talk about. You know, sex, religion, and politics, right? But we didn't talk about what was happening in the UK at that time.
Oh, yeah, we got another prime minister here.
Yeah, like all of a sudden,
Yeah.
landslide fall. Yeah. Anyway,
No, it's not a surprise.
not
The outcome is not really a surprise. It
okay.
might be to the previous prime minister, but everyone's pretty much fed
I
up.
thought he had settled in there, Downing Street, number 10. Oh, mustn't give people's
He?
addresses away on live. People will know now
Yeah.
where the prime minister lives, and it was them. It's the chops in South Africa. Oh, and one in the UK. Yeah.
Well,
So
good
well,
luck
like
trying to get
what's
through the gate.
so like what's the vibe like?
Um, I think everybody was keen for a change, and there's now a change. And so now what? I mean, it's the same old, same old. If it's not one party, it's the other. So we're not really progressing, I don't think, and we're not addressing major issues. It's the same old recipe. They'll have some quick wins, and they'll do a lot of marketing around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll still have this massive national debt. We still have issues with, well, we still have got the bigger issues with our healthcare system. Although he has announced the much needed pay increase for the NHS, etc. So
Mm,
I think it's a wait and see. Um, he's not done anything wrong yet.
yeah. But I
He's
suppose
not
like
had
not
any
much changes in a
faux
short period of
pas.
time.
Well, he didn't. He doesn't waste time. So he's already got a new cabinet, but that's normal. Everyone comes in as like magically suddenly knows who they want in every role and function and responsibility.
Yeah.
Um, one thing interesting thing was for me. So a lot of our councils, our city municipalities equivalent, um, are typically aligned with political parties, which is not unusual. Um, so when we vote for cabinet for our prime minister and the ruling party, we also tend to vote at the same time. And it's not everywhere. We also vote for local councils or local metropolitan areas,
Mm-hmm.
and but there's always been this link. So typically, your voting area, your MP, is also linked with the local council. Anyway, what I'm saying is, our new prime minister met all together all these councils, the heads of these councils around the country, and he had a convention with them and brought them together. Everyone went, "Ooh, government is going to tell the councils how to run their councils, their areas, their cities, their towns." And
Yeah.
that's like, "Oh, I don't know about this." It's not unusual. It's happened before. But actually, what he's done is the opposite of what people are expecting, which was when he's gone to all of them, said, obviously, I want to make sure I need you guys to be on side to be able to roll out the ideologies that I promised and make changes, and this is what they are, but I need your support. And everyone's like, yeah, sure, 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 sure. As long as you don't interfere with my budget and my local plans and needs.
Mm.
Because the government can overrule on many things, like where they can change green belts into brown belt to build houses, so get rid of natural beauty, shortage of space to build houses. So they can overrule. Anyway, so councils are mixed between the traditional parties and the opposing party. They interviewed him. I think it was like Birmingham, Manchester. I can't remember which one. But basically, he was chatting with the minister, and he said, expecting to be railroaded because he's in the opposite party. And the guy's like, look, I understand. This is speaking. I understand, but you're a different party. You have different ideals. Da 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 da. And he's like, I'm not here to interfere. You do what you say you're going to do. Then we're all going in the same direction. Yes, it might smell and taste different, but going in the same direction. And that's the progress we want to make. So he could have railroaded it. He could have done a lot of things, but the prime minister didn't. He's been open and honest.
Mm.
So far, I mean, that's the only kind of thing I've gone, you know what, this is maybe not such a bad guy. Let's see. Let's see. It's still early. Uh, let's see what happens next.
Watch this space. So let's talk
How is
Formula.
the politics in South Africa?
Uh,
Because we haven't
same,
spoken about it since election.
same, but different. Ugh, there's always something in the news. The reality is down at the coal face, things are still the same. Electricity, water, potholes,
Mm.
nothing changes.
Did the ANC need to coalition?
Yeah, I think they had to go for this this government of unity or whatever they call it. They got a special acronym for it. Multi party party of I don't know, whatever that
So
thing.
who did they partner up with?
Well, they partnered up with the DA and then a couple of the smaller ones. Yeah, I suppose the biggest issue in South Africa is that it's not like one or the other. It's one or the other and 100 others, which I think dilutes the. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway.
Well, yeah, I think it's all about they make lots of promises during campaigning,
Mm.
and there's some big things to fix. So let's see what happens. Well, I was
Yeah, and I
interested
mean
to
it's.
see there was a report came out this week about the most corrupt parties around the world.
Oh yeah, and
Oh, the ANC was top 10, mate.
oh, you shitting me. You're
Yeah.
shitting me. No surprise. No surprise
Yeah.
there. Yeah. Yeah, look, I mean, the thing is that even if there was a positive change or that, you can see the lights at the end of the tunnel, even though you got to run down and light the candle, um, it's going to take years, right?
Yeah.
To see change.
Well, it took years to get to this point, so it's not going to be fixed overnight.
Yeah, exactly. You got to undo 30 years worth of inefficiency. Yeah. But anyway, I mean,
So what is the load
let's.
shedding like these days?
No, there's no load shedding at the moment. It's water shedding. They're busy
Oh
doing
no.
maintenance on water. So for 2 days this week, I didn't have water. About 2 weeks
Yeah.
ago, I didn't have water for 4 or 5 days. Uh, Water pipes are bursting. They're busy doing maintenance. It's a shit show. But it's like not having electricity is one thing. Not having water, yes, dude, that's a different thing.
Dude, you're not selling. Should I be coming over? I mean,
Yeah. Are we going to
you're not
Mpumalanga,
selling the
dude?
dream to me. They got water there.
No, that's the current state of affairs. Like you go, like what you're going to, what to expect when you go there. Nothing. No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
And with the expectation there's nothing. So if there's something, you'll be stoked.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, no. It's
Okay,
not that
so
bad. No, it's not that
basically
bad. I
when
just
we were
wouldn't drink the water. Unless you want to land up in hospital. Ish.
brilliant.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk Formula One. Did you
Yeah.
watch the race last weekend?
Well, since we've spoken, we've had two races.
Mm.
The British Grand Prix at Silverstone lived up to my expectations.
Yeah,
It was a
and Hamilton's as well.
action-packed. Oh, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
But
No, good on him. I mean, listen, dude. I really think the guy. I mean, he did a good job. I mean, he's proven that Silverstone is his track. Hats off to him.
yeah,
Hats
yeah,
off to him. He's got a bit of a
maybe.
bounce in his step now. Right?
Yeah, it's a shame he's going to Ferrari.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah,
And then did you watch last weekend's race?
yeah.
Yeah.
Not as fun, but I mean, the two main stories is Norris having to give up position,
Yeah.
and the other one is Rumpy Verstappen.
Yeah. He's okay when
But
he's winning. When he's not
oh God,
winning, he's a bit of a Spoiled brat, to be
It's
honest.
painful to watch.
I mean, he's a good driver,
Just,
but I think
yes.
his emotions get, like they were saying, if he had just been patient, he would got past Hamilton eventually. He just
Yeah.
had to find the right moment. And he overcooked it on 2 occasions. The one and the last one cost him a place. Yeah.
This is racing.
But
Very
I
good
mean, I
strategy
suppose,
because
yeah, look, I
this
mean,
will
it
happen.
makes it entertaining. But I mean, I have to
Yeah.
say, I mean, I suppose what took a bit of heat off Hamilton and his Verstappen and his behavior was the other political issue with the McLarens. I'm like, come on, guys, you could have done better. Because if they had played their strategy correctly, they should have put the PSG first because they know the undercut. If they really wanted him to win, and they were going to do team orders if they had to, don't even get into the situation where you have to pull team orders. You should have brought him in first because the undercut is so great at that track. I mean, if they brought PSG in first and then Norris, PSG would have been in the first spot anyway. They wouldn't have to pull rank, right?
Agreed.
So I think they
But then
created that
the drivers have
situation
a
for
say in
themselves.
this, right?
Well, I mean,
Don't they ask the driver that's in front to say, what do you want to do? Do you want to go first or second?
well, look, I think they can call it, and so can the driver. Often the drivers will say, "No, I'm good. I'll stay out."
Yeah.
But this one was purely coordinated. Okay, Norris in PSG second. You're like, yeah, that wasn't a good idea, especially if you have already discussed in the morning meeting team orders. I mean, holy cow. I mean, look, PSG, they obviously had a thing that said, look, whoever keeps the first place on the first lap, the other one must support them. Maybe
I mean,
that was the conversation.
it's quite, as a McLaren fan, it's quite cool. Nice problems to have. I mean,
Yeah.
oh God, first and second. Oh.
Well, look, I mean, they're in a better situation than Red Bull. I mean, they got one. Red Bull's got one dominant driver and one not so dominant driver.
Full driver. Yeah.
McLaren's got 2 consistent
It's not even
drivers.
close.
Yeah, it's not even close. Yeah, and McLaren, from a constructor's point of view, this is flipping awesome for them because they've got 2 people that are up in the points, high up in the points. I mean,
Yeah.
PSG's like, I mean, he finishes 4th consistently. So so it's great. It's great to watch, and it's good. And you know, my view is that, listen, Verstappen, if you want to earn people's respect, you got to lose gracefully as well.
Yep.
And I've got to hand it to. I mean, I saw a video clip of Hamilton going up to Verstappen while he was in the press pen, and shaking hands with him and all that kind of stuff. And I think there was good sportsmanship from Hamilton's point of view. So, Anyway, let's see what happens today. I mean, Verstappen's taking his 10 place penalty this weekend, changing engines.
Yeah, but this is what I do in this. I know we've had the mechanical issue, the teams where people have retired cars, etc. But it's actually the reliability at Red Bull is. I didn't expect this. This is a new thing. We've still got a long way to go, and he's changed engine again. So,
well, I mean, this will be
is it going to happen again?
4th or 5th power unit.
5th.
Yeah.
I think you're allowed
4
4
without taking a penalty. Yeah. So I don't know if it's a reliability thing, or are they just rotating the engines, or I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Because I mean, he hasn't had a failure. It's just like they want the
but
strongest
they got
engine on the
they
day.
can check if something's about to fail.
Yeah,
They
true.
won't
True.
take the chance.
Yeah.
So yes, and so far in practice, yeah, Max is there and thereabouts. So
Yeah, Norris is up there. So they
I mean,
reckon.
second practice is Norris and Piastri easy.
So they reckon because it's a good track to overtake on, and
Yeah,
Verstappen's done it before, where he's won from behind. They, like it's almost like a calculated move to take the engine knock now at this track.
yeah.
It's not the first time they've done it. So yeah, it'll be an interesting race. I'm rooting for Piastri.
I don't care.
I
McLaren
don't
won
care.
two. McLaren won
McLaren
two.
1-2.
Max out of the podium.
Yeah.
I'd rather have George Russell on the podium. I mean, that was a close one at the British Grand Prix. One stage, it was looking like a British driver,
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. That would have been one for the history books.
it's,
Yeah.
I mean, it's such a big event. I mean, it's a festival.
Festival of Racing.
Oh,
So I wonder what's going to happen with Perez, because there's
yeah,
lots of rumors about. It's so funny because like Ricardo's like struggling at RB or V Carb or whatever they want to call themselves, but the other rumor is that he might be going to Red Bull. I mean,
oh my God. So he's going back to Red Bull. The circle will be complete. He's been around well, look, yeah, he's done like what, 5 races. It's time for him to change teams again.
yeah,
He doesn't stay anywhere for long.
no, no. Look, I still think he's a good driver. I mean, if you watch that Drive to Survive, they said they put
Mm.
Ricardo in a Red Bull, and he was lapping the same time as Verstappen, right? So the guy's got the speed. I don't know what's happening though. He's struggling.
Yeah. In practice, he's 14th.
Mm. Yeah, not
But
great. And
then was bottom. But Yuki's not a bad driver. I mean, he was
no,
in the
he's
top
not.
10, wasn't he, in the last race?
Yeah, he's. I think he's a bit inconsistent. He's not as consistent as other guys.
Yeah.
But he has these flashes of brilliance. Um, I mean, he's definitely developed over the last couple of years. He's definitely up there with the guys. And but I mean, I wonder what's happening with old Carlos, because I mean, he hasn't announced who he's gonna be driving for next year. I was secretly hoping they would put him in a Red Bull.
Where was he before Ferrari?
He originally started with the Red Bull team. I don't know where he was before Ferrari. McLaren? He was McLaren before Ferrari. He was Norris's teammate. I don't know where he was before that. Carlos Sainz.
Yeah, no, again, another good driver. That's just not had podiums that I was expecting.
Yeah,
I
and I
mean,
think
Charles Leclerc seems to outrace him just about every time.
no, Charles. He's got a better record than Charles, dude.
Where are they on? Let's have a look at the league table.
Yeah, yeah. How's your fantasy league going? Are you still winning?
Dude, I don't
Are
know.
you beating
Yes, I think
yourself?
I am.
Are you beating yourself?
I mean, I think my auto pick team might be winning.
Nice.
Oh man, one of these days I'm gonna get around to finding my login and get back in just to see. Yeah, Leclerc and Sainz is 3 and 4 on the points table.
Mm,
Leclerc is 8 points ahead.
not by much. But I mean, I think if you look at the race by race, Carlos, I mean, he's won a race this year.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Carlos would be good in a Red Bull. I think he would give Max a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
I wonder
You
if
got to
they've spoken to
need a
him.
team with that ego. Oh,
Yeah.
where's Perez going to go then?
Yeah, I think it's time for him to go back home.
No, no, actually, get Max out of Formula One. Put him in Formula E or something.
Max. I mean, they're talking about Max going to Mercedes. I mean, jeez, can you imagine?
Why would he do that?
Oh, why would they do
I don't
that?
get.
Why would they do that? Imagine him having a conversation with Toto Wolff.
Oh no, that's not gonna work.
I mean, it's the
No, that's
German
not gonna
Shepherd
work.
versus the Bull Terrier. Oh, Christian Horner. I actually like Christian Horner. I mean, he's the longest running team
Team principal.
principal, and theoretically doesn't have the credentials to be there,
Yeah,
but he runs a tight ship.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
When you look at the pictures when he first came on the scene,
Yeah.
I mean, when he came on the scene, he had no credentials. Everyone's going, "Who's this guy?
Yeah.
Really? He's gonna." He was so young.
Yeah. He was
Till
like
now, I mean,
early
he's got that
30s.
area.
Yeah.
Now he looks like he's been there and done that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
He's got the wrinkles. He's got the stress lines.
he's
Yeah.
got the lines. Yeah, you age a lot, I think, in this. But then again, I was looking at pictures of Toto Wolff and his missus. What's her name? The Scottish woman.
Oh yeah.
When they started dating, she was she was in Williams' team as a driver in those days,
Yeah.
and they were so young. And they're going past quickly, or they are aging really quickly.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with they age quickly in the sport.
So you know that Toto Wolff is the same age as us. Yeah. Where did we go? I mean, where did he go wrong?
Where did he go so wrong? CEO and race principal of Mercedes.
Mercedes, yeah. Yeah.
I
And
mean,
he
it's a
came
job.
from investment banking. He's a banking
Yeah.
guy, financial guy,
I mean,
running a racing team.
it's a job. Someone has got to do it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want it.
Yeah. So I see they've announced Bonotto is going to Sauber or Audi. Audi signed Bonotto. He's ex Ferrari. He was
All
the
right.
team principal of Ferrari before Fred Vasseur took over.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
I didn't rate him, no, so I'm going, oh no. Even
Well,
even Hulkenberg's going, what WTF, dudes? I signed
yeah.
because those guys that you are kicking out were there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But it's South.
I'm interested to see what Audi's going to do because Sauber's scratching at the moment.
Well, yeah. Let's have a look at where they are. They are bottom of the table, 0 points. Bill Poit. Even Williams say even Williams. Williams has got 4 points.
Yeah.
Alpine's got 9. Haas is having a much better season
Yeah, they
this
are.
year.
They didn't expect to have a good season, eh? Hulkenberg
No,
is driving the wheels off that car.
I hope not.
Yeah. No, he's had a good second career. Yeah?
Yes. No, I'm glad. I'm glad about that. 'Cause
But he's going to go down in the record books as having the most numbers of races without a podium.
yeah, but you know what? If you've got money in the bank, the stats don't matter.
Yeah. Money in the bank. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. How are we doing on time? About to run out of time. We've got 10 minutes left, dude.
Oh, really?
As I was checking, it came up with a massage.
Oh, there. Yes. It's up in mine as well.
Oh, I did. Gentle reminder. Yeah.
I can barely see it though. So
Yeah.
far away from my screen.
Where are your glasses?
They're here somewhere.
I can't find them.
Can't see my glasses, so I can't wear them.
Oh, shit. You got to put them in the same place so you can find them.
Maybe
I
I'm
know they're
already
on the
wearing them and I
table
just
here
need a new
somewhere.
prescription.
Yeah. So how's your new spot? Are you settled in, unpacked the boxes?
Oh, yes, I'm settled in, and no,
I haven't
unpacked all the
unpacked the
boxes. I
boxes.
have rooms full of boxes that I just keep restacking.
Oh,
And I went to my last weekend at Dan and Shiv's, and I'm like, I need my cooler bag. Where the hell's the cooler bag? And I went through 10 boxes, and I found a box. I actually wrote on the box, "Cooler bag's in here, son." I forgot I wrote that. I'm like,
uh,
geez, I'm good.
oh, well done.
Yeah, so found it, and yes, and restacked the boxes. But the problem is, it's like I was chatting to a guy in the pub last night, and he's like, "Go home." He's like, "I got to go home. This just says I drink too much. I go and sort the kids out, and blah 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 blah." He said to me, "What do you do?" I'm like, "No." And that's kind of become the life. There's no external motivators other than work. There's nothing driving me to do anything.
Oh, shit.
So, like I look out oh, grass needs cutting. Next weekend.
Next weekend. So how was your bride
And
last
that's
weekend?
awesome. Yeah.
Did you find yourself some
Yeah.
good beef?
I did uh, there's a problem with the UK for South Africans, and it's not as big a problem today as it was 20 years ago, and that's where do you buy boerewors?
Mm.
It's not a common food type in this country. But there's so much demand. But the South Africans that have settled in the UK obviously invite all the Australian mates or Kiwi or whoever they are, and of
Mm.
course there's rides going every weekend across the South African community across the country. And so the love of boerewors has now spread to um, other people, not from South Africa, English or wherever they. And so the demand has now grown and grown and grown and grown
Ah,
to the point where butchers are starting to make it.
well done.
Uh, South African shops where you can buy South African goods, ridiculous prices. Uh, those are sprouting up all over the place. Every time there's a market somewhere, there's probably a South African stall there. They've gone mental on TikTok
Oh,
and
wow.
other social media, advertising their shop, their meats. I mean, it's on one of my feeds where this guy is eating boerewors outside his shop, and you can almost smell it the way he's done the videos. And he's like, "Hey, yeah, fries on, come on round, shop's open."
Oh, you're
Yeah, and
just
you're just
talking
like,
about the
"Yeah,
smell of
I'm on my way."
boerewors.
And exactly, so the way he's done it is like, you can't smell anything on TikTok,
Yeah.
though there might be something to do in the future. You can't smell anything, but he's done the video, just go with the smoke, just comes past the camera.
Oh,
You can hear the sizzle in the background. It's like, oh, yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, long story short, I have a South African shop 5 minute drive away. I've never been so close to one.
Well done. You bought your house
Problem is,
just because it's close to that, all right?
yeah, shop.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. But problem is,
uh, Eltong,
mm,
Boerewors, chili sticks.
oh,
They have it all in
oh,
various flavors,
oh,
and it's expensive.
oh.
And so you go to buy a Boerewors with a fry, and you end up buying all the stuff you don't want and need. Well, you don't. You do need it. You do want it. That's why you do it. So what should be a very small, quick transaction, you come home with a bag full of
Yeah.
stuff you didn't know you needed, and you spent 60,
Doodles.
70 pounds on this.
Yeah.
Like, I just wanted some boerewors for this braai.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh well.
Next
You're
weekend,
not complaining.
next weekend is Dan's 40th braai party.
Nice.
Yeah, there's
And
a
you're
lot of people
already
going.
stocked up.
No,
No.
I'm going after this fall. My biltong reserves are depleted this week.
Oh. So yeah,
There's another 70 quid gone. Dang.
I'm gonna have to make some biltong for our trip, eh?
Dude, you can never make enough.
Hmm.
That's going to be the problem.
Yeah. I'll see how
The good
much
thing
I
is you
can.
don't need water or electricity. You maybe
I
need
need
electricity. You don't
electricity.
need water to make it.
I've run into a bit of a problem here in South Africa with my biltong making.
No?
They don't sell incandescent globes anymore. They've been banned.
Yeah, they don't sell them here either.
So
So I'm
for my
wondering,
biltong box, it's got a 60-watt bulb at the bottom, which generates
hmm,
heat, right? Dries the
yeah, yeah,
biltong
yeah.
out. Can't get them anymore. Fortunately, I've got a stash, but it will run out eventually. Then I'm gonna have to make
That's
some
bloody
mods
good
to
point.
my biltong box. I'm gonna have to put a fan at the bottom and I don't know, maybe a heating pad or something, just to
Yeah,
generate
just a
some heat.
heating element.
Yeah, yeah. Oh well,
Yeah,
I'll get to that
first world
eventually.
problems, eh?
Yeah, first world problems, but it won't affect making biltong for our trip.
I mean, worst comes to worst, we will buy biltong.
Yeah,
We
well,
will
we've got to
buy.
try all of them. We've got to kudu, eland, blow wildebeest. That's my best biltong.
Is it?
Blow wildebeest. It's tasty.
Worst biltong I've ever had. Buffalo.
Really?
Jesus. They came in chunks like with
Yeah.
2 thumbs. They came little stockies about that wide. And I'm
Hard
just
as
sitting on
rock.
that like a stogie cigar.
Yeah.
Just at the
The
corner of your
whole
mouth.
day.
It's in one stocky because it's so tough.
And it's like teasing you the whole day. Because you're just getting a little bit of a taste, but you're not
Oh,
getting
yeah. The flavor comes through.
the. Yeah.
And don't do
Oh,
it.
that's the problem with
Right. How many seconds left?
venison biltong is no fat. I have no idea. I haven't got the 1 minute mark yet. So if you've got some days of the year and on this day in history.
Oh, sure. National Scotch Day. Roasted on Scotch. They don't call it Scotch whiskey. This is National Scotch Day. So
Oh,
they are talking about whiskey and not the nation of Scots people.
yes.
Uh, but on this day, first transatlantic telegraph cable was laid
Oh, wow.
between Newfoundland and Scotland.
Uh huh.
It was the first bit of communications that connected the continents.
Yeah.
1866,
Yo.
time ago.
Jeez.
And then in those seas, dragging the cable across,
Mm.
that's a tough job.
Yeah. And I mean, making something that's going to withstand the elements.
Yeah, I mean, this is very much trial and error. It should have worked. Yeah. Um, what else we got? Not a lot, actually. First Christian missionary to Japan was in 1549, and he couldn't get in the country, basically. So they kept him outside in a boat for weeks in what was it, 1549? You can imagine in that time, an ancient civilization with proud traditions and rituals, and the Christian world sends a missionary
Mm.
there. What
Yeah.
did they expect was going to happen?
Yeah.
You got to learn the language. I mean, how did they see this was going to work out? It, there's no communications in those days. You just pitch up.
Jeez.
Right, I'm here. I'm a missionary, and I'm going to sort you out. And then everyone looks at them blankly because no one speaks English. Which
Yeah.
I don't think it was.
Oh. Ah. I didn't even get the 1 minute warning. Oh well. So that brings us to the end of the episode. We've got to find a new technology here. Okay, guys, we'll catch you next week. Thanks for joining. If you joined, if you didn't join, you didn't miss anything. Okay, that was the news in a nutshell. Okay, we'll chat next week. Bye.